Greetings all. Ben here for Leo's weekly oracle message. Leo, the first card that came out straight away is the Two of Wands. A decision has been made on something, or perhaps this is something that has happened a long time ago, and the rewards, or what we have been working for and looking for in that decision, is starting to come about. Because I'm noticing the moons around it and how it is almost completely reuniting with the intention, with the staff and the wands. So the source of that energy coming back to fruition, to what it has created. And that's wonderful, Leo. That's exactly what we want to hear, because so much when it comes to spirituality is based in faith. And faith is rooted in a lot of different things. Some people say you can't have faith in something if you can't see it physically. I personally don't agree with that. But again, that's just for myself. I have a faith that is different. For you, Leo, the faith in yourself, or the faith in your dreams coming through or coming to fruition, everything that we have manifested, it is sometimes difficult to maintain, but it is working and bringing through so much, because you have the sun, literally the image of a new beginning and all the potential that it is bringing with it. You have the High Priestess, an understanding and awareness of the resources around it, as well as the Magician, to have the mastery to best use those incredible resources. So it's like everything that was it was like all being held up on this decision, on this, just like, okay, once they decide what they want and where they want to go, like everything is right here to meet them. And that is wonderful, Leo. At the bottom of the deck, we have this King of Swords in reverse and Judgment in reverse, which is frankly where Judgment should be, in my opinion. So this is very much what we are moving away from, and in fact resurrecting ourselves from, because in Judgment they are in the graves. They are coming out of them themselves. But we had the Sun here, and with the High Priestess and the Magician, it literally has the masculine and feminine counterparts for this new beginning, for this new life, away from this tyranny and tyrannical behavior that this King of Swords could be bringing in. Like, this is... You are no longer under that situation's control and that situation's limitations, because we so often are limited by the people we surround ourselves with. You have Feast, slow down and celebrate yourself, as well as Castle. It is a time for healing, not war. And Feather, think before you judge. The reason why I say Judgment should be in the reverse is because that's a lot of weight to put upon someone for really something that they have no input in. No one has a right to make a judgment or a comment on how you live your life, because it fundamentally is not theirs to comment on. They have no role, they have no way, and they have no input in your life. So why would you take into consideration what they think it should look like? Think before you judge. Every person is fighting a battle you know nothing about. And having more people in your friend group that are understanding and be like, okay, I don't see it the exact same way that you do, but I can respect your opinion enough to understand where you're coming from, and I value you and your opinion. And if you do not have people like that around you, well, then you be that person for yourself. You manifest and amplify that energy out there, and you will find the people who will help you rebuild, that will help you heal, and create a world that you don't have to fight in, because so many of us are just tired of fighting. You have Take a Chance on Them. And I know that that looks like an absolutely adorable day and a story to tell. But for you, Leo, I want that the person you're taking a chance on, to be this new version of you. This sun card energy of potential and happiness and brightness and drive. That is who I want you to take a chance on. Yourself, your dreams, everything that you can and could be. Because you have the mastery of not just the physical world, but the mental world, with the High Priestess and the Magician here. And so this sun energy, this beautiful chance and opportunity, it can be anything you want it to be. A brand new story to tell. And it will be your story, without the input or mishandling and management from someone else in your situation. You will have a beautiful, sweet, and bountiful life with much ice cream. And I don't care what the media says. Every person gets excited when you get ice cream. You have a star, but in this instance, I'm feeling like this is more of like an explosion effect. Like there's going to be a big, big change. You have guardian angels watching over you, as well as your ancestors. You have a corset fitting into a new situation or a new place where you can really dress up and be something different. You have a mandala that came out. Again, ancestors watching over you and protecting you, as well as a pair of scissors. And so everything that is shifting is resting upon this decision that you made to cut and remove or make a change in some form of your life. And it does take time for things to manifest in the physical world, because there's communication and co-creation with spirit. There's the shifting in identity. There's the rising and resurrection that we go through. The healing, the overcoming. So fundamentally, you on the other side of things will be different. So yes, the things that you wanted in the beginning take a while to come about, because you are not who you are meant to be when you receive that. And that is why we go on journeys. That is why we go on these adventures. We try to take these opportunities to discover, where can this go if I give this person this time, some energy, some time, some love. And you never know until you give them those opportunities. You give them those chances. You never know who you could be until you start trying to question and figure out, like, is this for me or is this not for me? The road to authenticity and a true self is a confusing, difficult one, because it is not a road anyone has paved before. Because it is your road, it is your path. And Leo, it is sometimes very difficult, sometimes very hard, but I see so much love and support and success for you in the decision that I deserve happiness, in the decision that I deserve love. When you make that decision, Spirit is there, ready to help you. It will still require work. It will still require challenges and struggles, because that is how we learn. That is how we become more powerful, become the most amazing version of ourselves. And Spirit doesn't give you anything they don't think you can handle, Leo. So take care of yourself. Get rest. Journal when you need to get the head noise out and onto something that is not rattling around your brain. And you will be amazed how often you look back and see the changes that has occurred in your life, and how you are no longer the person you were when you started your journey. And be grateful for that, because that means you have grown. That means you have changed. That means you are no longer the person that accepted that status quo. You are so powerful, Leo. And the more you realize it and the more you embrace it, the more you have the ability to change your world and to be exactly what you want it to be. Have a beautiful day, Leo.